President Trump has only 5 days left in the White House, but that isn't stopping House representatives from trying to convict him.
News 15's Princess Janae Steverson-Lowry explains what the president's last few days in office could look like. Princess?
President Trump is the first U.S. leader to be impeached for a second time during his presidency. I spoke with 2 political science professors who can explain how impeachment works and how things may turn out if Trump is convicted. Impeachment is a 2-step process. First, House members bring charges against the president, and second is a trial which could result in a removal process in the Senate by both houses of Congress. UL professor Gabriella Vitella explains.
Listening to witness testimony and gathering kind of evidence in the House Judiciary Committee, whereas this time the evidence was so bold and the actions were so bold that the House moved very quickly on impeachment.
In President Trump's case, he is being charged with inciting insurrection with his comments that the House says led to the U.S. Capitol riot, which resulted in damaged and stolen U.S. government property and 5 deaths. UL professor Christy Malloyd says Trump's conviction would take an extra 17 senators.
It's a 2/3 majority, and since there are 100 senators, you have to get 67. We will have 50 Democratic senators in the Senate. So to get to that magic number of 67, you would have to have 17 Republicans go along with the Democrats.
Professor Vitella says if convicted, Trump stands to lose any chance to run in federal office again and these other presidential benefits.
Under the Former Presidents Act, all former presidents get a $200,000 a year pension for life. They get a travel budget, which I think is like $1 million, and they get Secret Service protection for life.
Professor Malloyd says there really isn't a playbook for President Trump's impeachment because there's never been a case like his. After all of that, the question remains, when is Trump's impeachment? Well, that's unclear because Senate Majority Mitch McConnell won't bring the senators back until Trump's last day, which means that senators would be voting to impeach a former president. In Lafayette, Princess Janae Steverson-Lowry, News 15.
President Trump's last day in office is January 19th.